Alright family, welcome back again to another episode of Montego Baby's Jamaican Cuisine. This is part 2, and remember I said earlier on the previous video with the fried chicken that we're going to use that same fried chicken to do our stew chicken. So basically all we're going to do, we already have the fried chicken ready to go. We're just going to make the sauce and we're just going to put the fried chicken in it and call it a day. Alright, so this one's going to be really quick. I already have most of the stuff prepped. I'm just going to show you what it's going to look like, show you what we're going to do on the stove, and get it done. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright, so here's where stuff here prepped and ready to go. We have about a half of a medium onion sliced. We have bell pepper here, red and green. I just use like a little piece of each. You know, you don't have to use a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying? Just enough. I have one nice little piece of thyme here. I have two pieces of scallion that I cut up small. One bump of garlic, and then of course we have the seasoning here: black pepper, ketchup, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little cayenne pepper. All right. There's gonna be a few little other stuff that we're gonna add once everything starts to boil, and I'll show you that on the other side. Okay. So let's go over to the stove and let's get this thing together. Listen. All right, family. So we're over here at the stove. What me do? Me get a pot of about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I have in my pot, my frying pot here. If you don't have olive oil, you can use canola or vegetable. It's up to you. But for me, olive oil a little bit easy on my stomach. So I have 2 tablespoons of that. As you can see, I don't know if you see where the the line is on the stove right here. So it's about 2 lines above medium. Okay. So that's where we have our heat right now. So what we are going to do, I'll start with the onion first. I'm going to go ahead and get that in. And just kind of get that ready a little bit. You know, I don't want to run this too long. You probably will run this for probably about 30 seconds on 20-30 seconds on each side of the onion. Just kind of getting it ready to go. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so just kind of get it a little bit ready. You know, you don't have to go full. You don't have to get it fully cooked as yet. So I'll go ahead and throw in with green onions, otherwise known as scallion. Go ahead and throw that in. Alright. Then mix it up a little bit. Kind of get it a little happy. Get about 15 seconds mixing it around. Sure, so it gets another aisle. Alright. Looking beautiful. Go ahead and get your little bump of garlic. Go ahead and throw that in. Let that release its flavor in the oil. Beautiful. Alright. That's enough to get it happy. Now we have the bell pepper here. Just gonna go ahead and throw that in. Just like that. Kind of get the bell pepper happy for about probably about a minute. Just keep moving it, because if you make it stay in one spot too long, the onions then will get a little bit too dark. Okay, so just kind of keep it moving for about a minute, just enough so the bell pepper then can get a little bit heated and a little bit charred. All right, make sure the bell pepper then kind of hit the oil. Just like that, yeah? Alright, so we're going to now, we're going to kind of add a little bit of seasoning to the oil itself. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of salt. In fact, probably half a teaspoon actually. About a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna throw that in. Black pepper, half a teaspoon of that. Like that. And we'll kind of mix that up. You smell that beautiful scent from the bell pepper? Yeah. I'll say we're in business, yeah? Alright. Looking lovely, looking lovely. Alright. Looking good. Alright, so we're going to now, I'll go ahead and add the liquid to this. Ready to start taking liquid now. We have 1 cup of water here, and I'll go ahead and pour that in. Alright. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Go ahead and throw that in. Make sure all of that come out. Beautiful. Go ahead and throw in the thyme. Make sure that this thing is washed. Throw that in. If you have browning, you can do about, I would say, a half a teaspoon of browning if you have that. If you don't, go ahead and do just a teaspoon of soy sauce. Alright, if you don't have browning, go ahead and use a little bit of soy sauce. Alright, 1 teaspoon of that. Go ahead and throw that in. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is go ahead and make this get to a boil. Okay? So go ahead and mix this around, make it get to a boil, and then we're gonna go ahead and add a few more things. So just give me 1 second. Alright, so we get it up to a boil here now, family, so we're gonna go ahead and add the finishing touches. So we have a little onion powder here. I'm gonna go ahead and add a teaspoon of that. Teaspoon of onion powder. I'll go ahead and add a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Yeah. And then as far as the cayenne pepper, you can make it as spicy as how you would like, but for me, I'm probably gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of the cayenne pepper. If you have scotch bonnet, just put a just put a little piece. You don't want too much to make it too spicy, but a 1/4 teaspoon of that. Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and kind of mix this in a little bit. Looking nice, looking lovely, looking beautiful. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna taste the flavor here. I'm gonna taste it a little bit and mix that in a little bit first. We're gonna taste it, see where they're on salt level, see where they're on flavor, and then we're gonna finish it off with 1 more thing here. Alright. So the pan flavor. Okay. Alright. That tastes good. So just 1 more. Make sure for the palate. Okay, great. Alright, so we're gonna do now. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to this. Alright. I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons of sugar. So 2 tablespoons of that. I'm gonna mix this in, and we're just looking for a slight sweetness, okay? So just mix that in a little bit. and then we're gonna go ahead and sample and see what we get on flavor. Alright, so let's mix in a little bit there. Alright, let's go ahead and taste the flavor and see what we get. Alright, hope you guys can see it clearly. Looking beautiful. Color looks great. Go ahead and taste. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. That's where we are. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and add in with chicken, okay? We're not gonna make the chicken boil in this thing here, okay? We're just gonna get it submerged each side, and then we're gonna lock it off. Alright, so we have a fried chicken here. I kind of use the darker pieces them. Hey, this is what it is. So let's get that there. Get the chicken them submerged. Well, it's not gonna be fully submerged, but hey, half. Turn this down to medium, your stove. And while that's going, let's kind of get the gravy to go over the chicken a little bit. Okay, make sure set the chicken in the sauce itself. All right, you move your vegetable them around to the side there. All right, just like that. Like me say, you're not gonna really cook the chicken in this. You just want it to absorb the flavor. Okay, you get your sauce and you know, kind of make it go over the chicken just like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do a one flip. Yeah, do a flip here, do a flip there. Ooh, oh yeah, just like that. The sauce over it here. Yeah, you see why we didn't add too much salt? Because remember, so the chicken already have its little thing going on, right? All right, the flavor's just right here. Go ahead and let's do it like that. Make sure so you get the sauce all over that chicken, right? Just like that. I'm gonna give it one more flip here. Just like that. This thing don't take long at all. See me? Just like that. Alright? And then we're gonna turn this off. Bam! And then what we normally do, move this off of the heat and put it over there. So whatever heat in the pot itself, that's what's gonna finish off sucking up that flavor in that chicken. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and plate and let you guys see how it look on the other side. All right, so check back with me. All right, family, so everything is completed. We have the chicken plated, and now we're gonna go ahead and dig in. I tell you, so this was really quick, really simple. As long as you get everything, you know, kind of prepared ahead, you know, your vegetable and stuff all cut up, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is just an added benefit to your fried chicken. The fried chicken is as good as it is just like that. But if you want to put the gravy on the side, or you want to make the stew chicken like I'm show you, go and play with it and make it yours. Alright? So like me always say, one love, more love, righteousness. Montego Baby signing out. Remember to subscribe, remember to hit that like button, remember to hit the notification bell. Blessed love. Oh, shell shocked. I want some rice, you know. Bring the bomb.